are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Happy Thursday, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. It is not worth it. It is not worth it, you guys. It is not worth it. No YouTube beef should be worth somebody's life at all. There should be nobody trying to go back and forth on YouTube, getting people's channels struck, having these altercations with people you don't even know. Like, people don't really know each other. A lot of people on YouTube, they just going back and forth, having this beef with people some may not know, some may know, but it's not worth somebody's life, you guys. What am I y'all, this is crazy. I'm talking about Manny Wise and Finney. Hey, Teresa Bullock, how are you, hon? Welcome. It is not worth it, this YouTube beef. Hey, loving myself, how are you? So if you guys don't know, um Finney and Manny Wise, they were going back and forth. And y'all, they were going back and forth from what I know for 2 years. Hey, Art of War, how are you? They were going back and forth for 2 years. And they had altercations. They had gotten people, going back and forth, striking each other's channels. One of them was talking about the other one lived in Section 8. Y'all, it was ugly. It was ugly, and it resulted in 2 people losing their life and 1 person going to jail. Y'all, this is a sad situation. It is never, ever, ever a thought in my mind that I'm going back and forth with nobody on YouTube. I don't give a care. I don't know these people on YouTube. I don't want to know them like that. If I do find out, meet them, I have met some, nice ones, a few people, but I am not going back and forth. I don't care if you get 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, this, that, and the third. I don't care about that, right? I do not care about that. But these guys were going back and forth. And from what I know, one of them had a channel that was 20K. The other one had a channel that was like 10K or something. Y'all, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. I'm trying to reload my computer because I had to start my computer again. But this thing is sad, and this thing is, this is a very, very sad situation. Teresa says, what in the world? This is crazy. They didn't know each other. Yeah, they knew each other because they were beefing for 2 years, but they only knew each other because of they were beefing. They were in, I don't know what sector they were in. Hey, my baby Jamil says, salute, beautiful. Hey, baby. Hey, Raul. They were beefing online, and they didn't, from what I understand now, they didn't like know each other. They knew each other from beefing like on YouTube. From what I understand, Manny worked on Fremont in Las Vegas, and there was some type of altercation with Manny Wise and Finney's wife. I think, from what I understand, one of them, Manny sprayed, or somebody sprayed some what is it called? That stuff, the pepper spray or something, in Finney's wife's eyes, face, or whatever, I believe. And they had like some kind of altercation. It was like a rattle battle altercation, like for 2 years, fighting in person, doing all this stuff, going back and forth with each other on, YouTube, striking each other's channel, taking their channel down. They get mad because they're not making, like, all kind of stuff. Y'all, I'm telling you, it is crazy. But hold on. Let me, because I have a video that I watched that this YouTuber, he created, and he explains it best. But when I was looking it up, researching it, y'all, I'm telling you, this situation is so crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, it is not worth it at all. It is not worth it. Hey, babe. It is not worth it at all. So we're going to get into it, you guys. It's all over the news. If you guys don't know, let me see. Hold on just a second. It's sad. It is sad. Y'all smash the like button as you guys come in the building. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. It's crazy. What you doing? Ice cream tonight. Okay. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome. Let's see. Let me go back to the let me see, let me go back to the video. Because when I tell you guys, it is like, I mean, this is what's sad too, is that this the couple that was unalived, which I'm not saying that they were doing any, you know, both of them were wrong. I I let me see, hold on, I'm trying to look up this video. Was it this? Yeah, I think it was this one. I don't condone nobody going back and forth with nobody. I'm telling you, people that are on YouTube, a lot of them I've seen since I've been on YouTube, they be going back and forth. I'm not about to be going back and forth with nobody. You will get not one response from me, right? I'm not entertaining nobody. I'm a grown woman. If you don't like what I say, you know, there's other channels you can go to. I'm not about to be sitting up here going back and forth, having a beef with these people like you don't even like really know, striking each other's channels. Y'all, some of these, you know, YouTubers are making a lot of money. It is, you know, a livelihood, but I'm telling you, it is crazy. Tammy says, I'm better than Diddy, loving myself and you. I know, we're going to talk about Diddy too. And also the riots that's going down. Because y'all, it's everything is, I'm telling you, it's out of control. It is so out of control, y'all. I'm telling you, this situation, it is getting crazy. It is getting crazy. I'm telling you. It is getting crazy. Very, very crazy. But I'm gonna let me see. Let me rewind this a little bit because this guy, he more explains it better. So I'm gonna just do a reaction to his video. Oh, let me see. Okay, let me see.
Videos of Manny cheating. I know that. Now this dude.
Okay.
Got unalive.
Let's see.
What people thought was copyright strikes, but after doing some research, I got a couple videos of Manny cheating. I know that's crossing the line. It's a lot more than copyright strikes.
Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa's lounge, your hair looks good too. Facts. If you wanna beef, it ain't me. Exactly, right? I'm not about to be beefing with nobody here on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm not going back and forth saying this about this YouTuber, the other YouTuber. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time. I have more and better things to do in life than this, because it turns out to this situation, and when you go and do and taunt people, and both of y'all are taunting each other, it comes to situations like this. This guy right here, his name is Manny Wise, and he unalived Finney and his wife. But check out what he's saying, y'all. We're doing a reaction to this beef, this YouTuber beef. So let's let me start it, and we're gonna do a reaction.
Uh-oh. Gonna show up?
And you know, when they have towards Manny, they have hate towards me too. Why? Because I'm his wife.
No.
Right? So that's why.
No, baby girl. I gave you plenty of outs. But what we talking about? If you haven't heard the story yet, there was a YouTuber by the name of Finney the Legend who gave up the ghost, him and his wife, to a guy called Manny Wise from a YouTube page called Sin City Family. I mean, he had more than one YouTube page. Both these dudes really made some horrible decisions, untimely decisions that I'm gonna talk about in a second. But before we get
and see, I like the fact, you guys, let me turn it. I like the fact that he is not saying like you know, sticking up for this one person, this one, you know, one either or YouTube. It was some straight up beef between both of them. Both of them were coming for each other. So to me, both of them were in the wrong. Both of them was like bucking for a situation. But let's continue to listen.
Get to that, please do me one small favor and hit that like button and apply pressure to that subscribe button. Yes, apply pressure to that subscribe button. Now, this story is making its roundabouts on not only YouTube, it's in the mainstream media now. And what I primarily thought is that it was over copyright strikes, and that had a lot to do with it. But
because I got him with 2 strikes right now. This will be the last one right here, and we're in that channel. But I mean, we could just.
Y'all, did y'all hear what he said? This is gonna be the last strike right here that's gonna end the channel. Y'all, when people are playing with people's livelihoods, y'all, I'm telling you, it is not a good situation because we don't know. Let me turn the camera. Like mental health for one is enough, but we already going through a lot. Everybody's probably going through something in this life, right? And for you to keep, like, y'all, both of them to be going back and forth, and then this ends in 2 people getting killed, y'all, this is not a good look. But y'all, let's continue listening because they were going both of them equally back and forth doing crazy, disgusting things.
You know, we don't really care about it. Cause it ain't that channel ain't got no traction, but we also get to laugh at, cause he finna get the notification tomorrow. We get to laugh at how quick he try to take this other video down. So somebody send me, I just put it in chat, where he got, what video of mine he got that from, and I get that one too. He gonna get an email tonight about
Hey,
the other
Dr.
one. That's gonna be a
Sharice.
second strike.
there was a lot with this story, and it personally affects me because I'm a content creator. Now, what people was primarily thinking.
In facts, and let me say this, because when I heard about this, I'm like, I see so many content creators, so many YouTubers going back and forth with each other, and it's not worth it. Like, get on here, do the best you can, do whatever you do, but just, minus the beef part, right? But I was thinking that, when I first heard the story, I was like, man, one YouTuber caught the other YouTube right on Las Vegas, I guess on the strip or whatever, out on Las Vegas, and shot him and his wife. That one, the Manny shot his Finney and his wife on the strip, like in a crowd of a whole lot of people. And I'm like, was it worth that? And then he went and tried to say that it was self-defense. I'm like, where is the self-defense? Because did he have a pow on him? I don't know. But they are saying they have plenty of footage showing that it was no self-defense. But y'all, let's continue to listen, y'all. This is crazy.
Thinking is that, Finney and Manny, the two guys going at it, that they were just in the back and forth YouTube beef. But man, there's a lot of layers to this. Finney, the guy that was unalived, him and his wife, he started off as an actual subscriber, but things got out of control. Now Manny, he's a bigger YouTuber. I think he has something like 20,000 subs.
They remain confident.
He started off on the Fremont Strip. If you're familiar with Vegas, the Fremont Strip, he was reviewing a lot of places there, like food, hotels, and stuff like that.
At first, by Manny, Manny and Julie walking around Vegas when they first started out and showing, the restaurants and the places and stuff like that, you could kind of, okay, this is like promoting Las Vegas.
That turned into him just pretty much doing live streams of.
But now it just seems like he promotes violence.
Yes, Seeker. And that's what I'm saying. It is not worth it. I'm not the beefing. I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care. I'm telling you, I'm not about to be going back and forth with nobody here on YouTube. I am not about to do that. No, and neither should these other grown people. Like, people don't, maybe they need to find, certain sectors for that, but it's not worth my time. At least maybe other people don't got nothing to do but to go back and forth. But y'all, we don't know people's mental state of mind, right? You going out say, yeah, Florida, I'm gonna be in Disneyland, and then somebody that doesn't like you, they are out there waiting for you to cross their path, right? And does something to you like this is horrible. I'm not beefing with nobody. I don't care about none of these other YouTubers on here that if they say something about me, they can say whatever they want until they're blue, purple, and pink in the face. I'm not about to get on here, turn on this camera, and be like, well, this person, and blah, 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 and I'm not about to be doing all of that. I am not that's not even in my blood, right? That is not even in my blood to be going back and forth with somebody, making myself look stupid, making myself look like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a lost cause, because that's what they look like when they're going back and forth, right? They making themselves look dumb to me. Like, it's not worth it. We don't know about how these people, we see them. Yeah, y'all see me right here. Anybody can beef with somebody, but you don't know that person's mental like state. These people are crazy. They're cuckoo. They will come up there. They will like slap you, beat you up, shoot you, like they kill people. It is crazy, y'all. But y'all, let's listen, because like I said, I thought that this situation, I was sad. I was already sad, because I'm like, man, this guy, he came up to, this other guy and his wife and just shot him point blank on the, like, in Las Vegas, like, where's lots of people. I don't know, hundreds, thousands of people, I don't know how many people, but a lot of people in an open crowd. I'm like, that is crazy. So people have to be careful. People have to be careful with this beef stuff, because y'all, this stuff is getting real. And I'm sure YouTube is probably going to, put some more, like some kind of, restrictions or probably rules in place for this type of stuff. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of beefing that I've seen here on YouTube. And even before I came on YouTube, because I'm so used to doing a lot of research, I'm used to doing a lot of, like, trying to like educational stuff. I didn't even know there was a beef sector. I didn't even know people beef on YouTube. That was completely new to me just as of last year. I did not know that people be going back and forth with each other. And I'm seeing this and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy. But y'all, let's continue, because like I said, I thought I was feeling bad for the boy, for Finney. I was like sad. Him and his wife got, shot. They got killed. And then next thing you know, I'm listening to, other videos, and I'm like, oh, they were going back and forth with each other. I mean, both of them disgustingly, both ways was disgusting. Hey, Bronze, how are you? Both of them were going back very, very disgusting with each other. But y'all, let's continue to listen.
And it's not, how would Vegas doesn't want people coming there to chime in on this. They just don't.
Him performing. He was some kind of clown, Elvis impersonator, and he had his wife who was like a Marilyn Monroe, and I believe they changed it up at times, but I do know for a fact he was a Fremont Strip performer. Finney was following Manny in the beginning.
He says he actually met Finney through the accused shooter, Manuel Ruiz's YouTube page, offering insight on the feud between the two YouTubers.
This was brewing. This brewed for 2 years.
Ware says it all started back in
for 2 years. That is a long time to be going back and forth. That is crazy.
2023, when Ruiz pepper sprayed Bubbly on Fremont Street.
This thing really went out of control.
Oh, wow. So he pepper sprayed her. That's what I thought I heard, that Manny pepper sprayed, I think, Finney's wife. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I think so too, Bronze. I really think so. He's gonna get life. There's no justification for what he's done, right? This beef didn't have to go this far. They could have talked. They could have Instagram messaged each other. They could have called, even called. People can call, which I didn't even realize till not too long ago. People can call you on Instagram. They could have called each other and handle it on the back end instead of handling it on, through right here, Facebook. Then I want to say Finney was live when this happened. I'm telling you, this is crazy, y'all.
Control is when Finney was on the Fremont Strip at one point, and
you guys, hold on, it's a commercial. Let's skip this commercial. This is, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. People be doing the most on the coast, y'all, right? But y'all, let's listen.
Bubbly was filming, and Manny pushed her camera out of his face, and it turned into a brawl, which somebody else caught on the Strip. It turned into a brawl, and that led to Manny pepper spraying Finney's wife, Bubbly. Now, from this, Finney pretty much just wanted an apology over the whole incident. His wife was pretty upset. You can see this clip here where she's talking about it. She was pretty upset about being pepper sprayed, rightfully so.
I'm not sure what you watched, but then when the witch tried to swing her stick or staff or whatever and tried to hit me. So I understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand. I can sit and I can say whatever I want to. This is America. We have freedom of speech. So I can say what I want to say in your face.
Wow.
But when you put your hands on me.
And see, y'all, even the wives were in on this situation. I'm like, there is no way, no how I am getting on here on my YouTube channel, going back and forth with people, you know, like me and Jamil. It's like if me and Jamil be arguing back and forth with another YouTuber creator and their spouse. I'm not about to be doing all of that. Like, come on now. These people don't, I mean, it is crazy, right? This is like beyond belief. But y'all, people maybe, you know, just, you know, maybe their maturity levels, I don't know. I'm not judging nobody. All I'm saying is we have to, you know, be a little bit more, I think, respectful, a little bit more, you know, professional. You know, it's like like if they were on a news channel, and the news channel, you know, anchor going back and forth with another news channel anchor. I'm just saying, it's crazy. But y'all, let's continue to listen, because I was shocked. I did not know that the wives were in the beef too. It was a whole mess, One thing that is, I heard too, that Finney, I believe Finney and them have kids. I'm not sure if Manny has kids, but I believe so. But the thing is, it's sad because the children have lost a lot. That is sad. It's sad. But y'all, let's continue to listen, because I'm telling you, this situation is beyond belief. Tammy says, getting in somebody's face saying what you want is pure survival. Exactly. This is crazy. That's why I said, I was like, man, I can't believe he came up to him and, you know, was talking. I don't know what happened. The video went so fast. But I just know that Manny walked up on him, on Finney, and I think Finney's wife or Finney. And next thing you know, it just went down. It happened so fast. But I was like, this stuff is crazy. How can somebody, like, people don't know people's mentals, right? Like, we don't know. We see these people on YouTube just like we see these people in Hollywood. We don't know their mental state. We don't know them from Adam. But y'all, I'm telling you, people will come out and they will do the most. If they know where you're at and you're beefing with them, they will come over there just like he did and light them up. And it's sad. But both of them were beefing, both of them, back and forth with each other disgustingly, right?
Me, or when you spray something on me, that's when we have a problem. So what you're saying is fine. I don't have any problem with what you're saying, and you absolutely have a right to feel the way that you feel and to believe what you believe. I don't have any problem with that. But I certainly think that when you put your hands on me, that's where I have a problem, and that's where I draw the line. And then when you spray something on me, then that's where I draw the line.
Facts, Tammy.
In addition, my other problem is you're out here videoing people and you're not asking people if they are allowing you to video them. So when somebody videos you, then you're upset about the situation. Yeah, I'm kind of taking a little bit of issue with that.
Vinny, he just wanted an apology about it. Now, when he didn't get an apology about it, he decided to take things online and start up his own YouTube page. And what happened at that point is he discovered a gold mine. Apparently, there were a lot of other people who were upset with Manny and certain things that he did on the Fremont Strip. He had a lot of adversaries that literally didn't have a voice. And Finney ended up becoming that voice.
I'm getting tired. Like, I just don't feel like getting up for it, even though y'all do most of the work. I don't go research and do these compilation videos and nothing. I just play them. So shout out to the people that put in the work. You do a hell of a job.
I don't know why it's slow.
This is Pod 5.
Okay, I don't know why. Let's skip this commercial. But y'all, I'm telling you, YouTube is playing with my my subscribers. They only got 26 people in the building. But y'all, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna go live again. But all I'm saying, needless to say, I'll probably put this video as on the back end. But anyway, needless to say, all I'm saying is these people were doing the most. They were both going back and forth equally, doing disgusting stuff. One of them was telling, oh, Manny's Finney was saying Manny's on what does it say? Manny is on what do you say, section 8, call and report him because he may be a felon or something. Now they want to be trying to pump me up now, but what I'm saying is they were going trying, and then Finney was saying, well, I think Manny's wife or something about him cheating on her. I'm like, these people are doing the most. They are doing the most. I'm telling y'all, this YouTube beef, y'all, if y'all out there, y'all listening, the YouTube beef is not even worth it, you guys. It is not worth it. Get on here, do your content, do what you do best, laugh, jokes, whatever, cut up, have a good time, but just don't, be beefing between each other because these type of things happen. And you could be live somewhere saying I'm here, saying I'm there, and then your person that don't like you, it can follow you or get to wherever you're at, and these type of things can happen. So y'all, it is not worth it at the end of the day. But y'all, I'm gonna go live again. And hey, Craig, Mississippi. Craig Mississippi says, who are these people? Manny Wise and Finney. I think Finney does something. Let me see. Hold on. Finney let me see what the name. Finney the legend. Finney the legend. So that's who it was. And I tried to look up their YouTube pages, and I think they already took them down. So Tammy says, can't everybody have a piece of that YouTube pie? Yes, everybody. It's plentiful. Y'all can get on here and turn on your camera and start recording and making content. It's plentiful for everybody. Like, I don't understand like how a lot of these YouTubers, like, they get jealous because somebody's getting more views than them. They're saying that thank you, Tammy. Thank you. They're saying, they get jealous because they're getting more views than them. They're getting jealous because they're getting more whatever, right? Whatever it is. But, you have to be creative in your own way. And that's what YouTube is about. YouTube is allowing people to be, how can I say, show your whatever, what am I trying to say? Like your arts, your crafts, whatever you have to bring to the table, right? Anything you have to bring to the table, you can come to YouTube and do it. Whether you like to cook, whether you like to do arts and craft, whether you like to do gardening, car work, automotive, cleaning, organizing, teaching, whatever it is, right? There's it's enough space on YouTube for everybody. It's like you don't have to be hating on the next person. Just do what you do. That's like people, when you have a job, you go to work and you have somebody, somebody's snitching on the other person. It's like, just do your job. If you do your job and stay out of people's business, everything will be all right. That is a problem with a lot of people. They be looking, see how much this YouTuber, this person, I'm mad. Just make another video of the same content. Maybe, hopefully, prayerful soul, you'll get the same amount of views or likes or whatever, right? It is not that, it's not that serious, at least to me, and it shouldn't to them either. It should not be that serious. There is no competition. This is no race. You're not racing to the finish line. I gotta hurry up. I got this amount of time to get this. No, you just be organic, be natural. Do what you do what you like. Just don't be beefing with nobody because it's not worth it. You don't know when these people pop up. You don't know where they may be. You may be going live, like I said. You may be in Disneyland, Disney World. You may be in Vegas. They were in Vegas and they were live. And this guy, he saw, there they go, and roll up and killed them. So it's very sad to me. It is not worth it. I'm not about to be getting on here dogging no other content creator out. Now, I talk about the Hollywood, I talk about Diddy, sure do. But to talk about kind of like your peers, your colleagues, I just, I don't like that. I mean, I've never been that type of person, But at the same time, it's like, it is not worth nobody losing their life over. Now, this boy going to jail, I know he's going to get life, or I don't know what they do in Vegas, the electric chair, I don't know, life or electric chair. He going to get either one of those, I believe, because he went out and he did what he did, saying that it was self-defense, knowing that they had this disgusting beef. Like, this guy's talking about this wife was cheating on him. This guy talking about, oh, he's Section 8, he's something about being an ex-criminal and this, that. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Like, really? This is crazy. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Yes, Dr. Cherie says premeditated. Yes, premeditated killing, a premeditated killing. It is not worth it. I'm telling you, there is no way that I'm gonna sit here and put my life on the line and have to go to prison for the rest of my life just because somebody done got 40,000 views and I got 2,000 views. I mean, it is not that serious. Like, you just got to get up and, what they say, you got to get up and try again. You got to keep going. You can't hate on the next person. What I always say, you know, when you be hating on people, sometimes you blocking your own blessing. You could just eliminate that beef, go do what you have to do, and then God is going to bless you more than you probably would ever even imagine. Like, you don't have to beef with somebody. You don't have to hate on nobody. You don't have to be jealous of anybody. You could just do what you can do, what you do, and do the best that you can do. And it will take you a long way. I mean, it's just period, point blank. But people have to realize that. And especially, they were in their 40s. These weren't like no 18, 19-year-old little boys. These are grown men. I'm like, they were in their 40s and acting like they were like 18, 19 years old. I'm like, and I'm like I said, both of them equally. Because like I said, I felt bad when I first seen the video. I'm like, man, this one YouTuber went up to the other one and killed him and his wife. I was like, this is crazy. Until I seen that video that I just showed you guys. And that's when he was saying, no, both of them were doing disgusting things basically equally to each other. I mean, not doxing each other. They were, what's it called? Striking each other's channels. Oh yeah, he got a strike. He gonna find out he got a strike today. I'm like, I would never ever strike nobody's channel. If you think that I'm about to be I'm not doing all of that. I'm not gonna, oh, this person said this about me, let me go and tell the YouTube police. I don't need to call the YouTube police. All I got to do is keep it moving and hit the ignore button. See, people don't know how to hit the ignore button. I am the #1 hit the ignore button person. I am not about to be going back and forth with nobody. I'm not about to respond. Somebody says, oh, this person said that one. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth, look, it's not, I can never get a 30-minute going off speech. I can't get that 30 minutes back. I'm going off on somebody and then I'm like, darn, I can't get that 30 minutes back. Yeah, it's wasteful energy. Yes, Trayvon. Yes. Yes. Wasteful energy. Dr. Shree says, heinous. Yes. I can't get that 30, 40 minutes to 2 hours back talking bad about this other person when you could have been talking about Diddy or somebody in Hollywood or teaching something else. You know what I'm saying? Just anything else. Like that type of energy, that type of stuff is just a waste of time. I'm telling you, it is just a waste of time. So y'all, I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm going to go live again, like in like 5 minutes to talk about this different subject because YouTube, I guess maybe they don't like my title or whatever. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it up. But I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk about what else was I going to talk about? I forget. Oh, about Diddy and his shenanigans, and then the protests that are going, because the protests have spread all over the place. So I'm gonna go live and find something to talk about. We're gonna find something to talk about. Y'all already know. We're gonna find something to talk about. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep you guys, so I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. Tammy says they let their followers amp them up to keep the beef going. when there's a beep. Yes, that's what they did, Tammy. I did not even know that too. There was like so much to this story, and I was like, oh my God, the followers were cutting up. The YouTubers were cutting up, and I'm like, they're like, yeah, he's gonna get a strike, and he's gonna find out tonight or tomorrow, whatever. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then they're like, oh yeah, call the what's it called, the low income people, call the housing or whatever, because he's on low income housing or something. I'm like, oh my God. And then the other one, oh yeah, his wife was cheating on him. And I'm like, y'all is pushing it to the limit. Y'all, they were doing, yeah, Section 8, Tammy. Yeah, Section 8. Call the Section 8 office because he's a ex-con and he's not supposed to be on the getting Section 8 or on the leases. I was like, oh my God. Like these 40-year-old man, I'm sorry, they were doing stuff that children do. Like I'm a whole grown woman. I don't play in the playground. I'm a grown woman. I'm not about to be calling no Section 8 office, the food stamp office. I'm not about to be going and calling nobody's job. I am not going to do that at all. At all. Yeah, Craven City, Section 8. Seeker says exactly. Too old. Yeah, they were, I think Manny, I want to say was 41. And then they said Finney, I think was like 43 or 44 or something like that. Too old to be acting like that. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Call the Section 8 people and do that. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is, if these people are trying to be causing commotion in each other's lives off of because they were beefing about like whatever, maybe the subscriber count, the video count, the views or whatever, it is not worth it. I'm telling you, it is crazy. I'm like, I don't care. You see about that, I'm still talking. Look, 33 people, I'm still talking. You have to keep on going. You cannot let nobody damper your spirit. If somebody want to say something about me, I don't care. They can say it until they blue and purple in the face. I'm not about to be, oh, I'm about to call them up, or I'm about to get on, I'm about to turn my YouTube on, and I am about to go in on this person. No, I'm not about to do none of that. None of the above. No, Eve says I'm on Section 8 due to my injury. See, and that's what I'm saying. People don't, this, y'all, hold on. I'm not stopping this. Hold on, because this is where I go back to what I was saying the other day. People don't know how, a lot of people, how to be humble, right? We have, as YouTubers, we have people following us who are on Section 8. Hey, John, how are you? Who are on Section 8, maybe even homeless or, maybe sick, maybe, working, trying to make ends meet, all of these things, right? And then you have people who try to be on here, like, like I'm saying, like with Diddy too, right? He was on top of the world. He had, and I mean, what I'm saying on top of the world, he had all the money in the world. I mean, he has a lot of money. He has, yachts, he has houses and everything, but he was getting too big for his britches. Sometimes when people are even here on YouTube, they be getting too big for their britches. Like they think they're, making a come up, which is great. I love to see, and everybody who personally knows me knows I'm everybody's #1 biggest cheerleader in whatever they're doing in life, right? As long as it's positive, they ain't robbing no bank. I'm talking about try to elevate and do great things, right? But people, I see, they get here, grow, get bigger, and then they forget where they come from. They forget where they come from. They start thinking that they're better than people, talking about certain things like, and they don't understand there's people on here that are on Section 8, on food stamps, working at McDonald's, trying to make ends meet, struggling. And they are here talking about, like making them feel like they're not anything, right? Like, I mean, that would, if I was in that position, I wouldn't want to watch them no more either. I would be, it would turn me off if I would see somebody, like that. And then all they're doing is kind of like bragging or, like Diddy, like I said, using, abusing his little power per se, throwing and acting like, you know, this, because like I said, I understand people that are on Section 8. They have food stamps going through whatever, right? I have some friends that are not doing, you know, so well. I totally understand. I'm not gonna act like I'm better than nobody, but some people do. But like I said, well, like with Diddy, you know, they took him down. He was acting like he was on top of the, like he was Jesus. And we see what happened to him. So I'm just saying, you know, for people to be beefing, people to be, you know, climbing, it was great. I wish everybody can climb as far as they can. You know, I'm, like I said, I'm the #1 cheerleader. Everybody knows me as that, right? That personally know me. But when you doing stuff like that, it is like a turn off to somebody who is, you know, watching you, thinking you're, you know, oh, you know, not saying they praise you, but they're like a fan, like a super fan. But then when you're doing all this extra stuff, they're like, man, this is crazy. I'm here struggling, and they here over here doing all this. It's like, you know, but it's crazy. Secret says exactly. Anyone can be humbled at names. Yes, y'all see Diddy. Y'all see Diddy bop boo bop. He was on the top of the world. He acted like he was Jesus, and look what happened. He is, look, like my mom used to always say, the taller you are, the harder you will fall, right? The taller you are, the harder you will fall. So people have to be careful on how they treat each other, because, you know, you never know. Like I'm saying, if you think that you're untouchable, oh, thank you, Tammy. Let me see. The taller you are, the harder you'll fall, and you never know. You don't never know when your time may come. You know you did somebody wrong, you know karma's coming. But like I said, you just never know. You never know. But it's not worth it. The beefing stuff is not, it's not worth it at all. But I seen the story. I'm still trying to gather information on the story, and I'm still trying to find now. See, now YouTube is trying to kick me people now, y'all. Now I can probably stay on maybe for a couple of more minutes. Yes, thank you, Tammy. I see that trolls, they be, y'all, that's another thing. These trolls, they be doing the most on the coast. Hey, Ray Love, how are you? Thank you, Sadie. Thank you. But this beef, like I said, I was feeling bad for, I mean, I felt bad for all, not bad like that, but I feel bad for all of them because they have children, I believe, and I feel bad for them. But the beef and stuff, they are too old for that. They are too, yes, Tammy, they're bored, and it's getting late in the evening. They act like when it gets late in the evening, they want to come out like roaches. You know, roaches, they come out at nighttime. They want to come out at nighttime when nobody else see them, and then start to cut up. Yeah, that's what they doing. That's what they doing. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, this situation is crazy. It's all over everywhere, y'all. I mean, it's all on Law and Crime. A lot of even other YouTubers are talking about it. But like I said, they were equally beefing with each other. They were equally cutting up, equally acting a fool in their 40s. And I was like, they are too old for that. But, you know, these are the things that happen, and these are the results that happen. These results is what happens when you do stuff like this, right? I'm just saying. But it's sad because nobody deserves to be killed, period, point blank. But when you do this type of things, these are the results that could happen. Like I said, I feel sorry for the kids that are involved, but at the same time, these grown folks, they should know better. They should know better. Like, they are too old for that. But y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. But y'all, I'm going to come live and find something else to talk about, because YouTube is not pushing my notifications probably. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to get off here. So y'all, thanks for stopping by. it's not worth it to beef. So if somebody's beefing with you, y'all just hit that ignore button. Like, hit the ignore button. You know why I say hit the ignore button? Because the more that you feed into people, the more they know that you're getting under their skin. But when you don't give them anything, oh, that's when they get mad. Oh, that's when they get mad. See, if one of the other of Manny or Finney, if one of them would have not said something, they would have went in silence and just continued their YouTube channel. Oh, the other one would have been hotter than fish grease. Either one, whoever. If one of them got silent on the other, they would have been hotter than fish grease. I'm telling you, it would be a whole bomb going off wherever they live. I'm telling you, it would be crazy. But that's how you do people. The best way, like, silence is a virtue. Like, when you have a beef with somebody or somebody's getting on your nerves or whatever the case may be, when you zip it and you don't show them anything, like you're not affected by them, you can say whatever. You can say whatever you want to say until you purple, blue, and pink in the face. And I'm not going to say anything. Oh, that makes them even madder. And that's what you got to do, because eventually they'll shut up and be quiet and go sit down somewhere, right? Because when the more you don't say anything, you're like, yeah, and Diddy, and today, and this happened, and blah, 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 and you ain't mentioning nothing about the beef. Oh, baby, they be hotter than fish grease. And that is the best way I've always been. I just hit the ignore button. I don't say anything. John Burke says silence is the best. Yes. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, silence is the best. Silence is a virtue. Silence is, I'm telling you, silence is very powerful. I'm telling you, silence is very powerful. And silence, and not just beefing, not telling some people what you're doing, where you're going, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things, like, you may get a job, you may be moving up to, to become a manager at work, or you may be getting another position, or you may be getting a new car, whatever it is. Silence is a virtue, because as soon as you tell some people, oh yeah, I'm getting a new car, girl, I'm getting a new car. Oh, that's when all the jealousy and the craziness will come out with some people. So in certain situations, you just have to play your cards right. Keep your mouth quiet. Keep it zipped up. And then you will see that silence, I'm telling you, is a virtue. Silence is very, very, very powerful. Look, very powerful, right? It is very powerful. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Welcome. So all I'm saying is, y'all, just watch it. Check out some other YouTube channels too, because it's all over YouTube. It's all over TikTok, Instagram. It's all over everywhere. So y'all check it out for yourself. The guy's name is Manny Wise and Finney the Legend. It's all over. So y'all check it out. If y'all find out anything more than I do, just let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. Tammy says, if I can smell your damn breath, you too close. I don't play that period. I know, right, Tabby? They be all in your face. Hey, look, trying to be nosy, trying to be in your business. Be like, this business is not for sale, okay? This business is not for sale. So go sit down, go sit down and finish your work, doing what you over there. Stay on your side of the office. I'm not over here. I'm not for that today or at all, period, right? And you got to let people know, right? You got to let people know. Because as soon as you let people know that you're kind of with the smoke, oh, they're going to keep bringing you the smoke, right? As soon as you let somebody get under your skin, they're going to continue to get under your skin. But when you put the night lights out on it and you hit the silence button, what is it called? The little red button, the little D, you hit that button, the silence, I'm not saying nothing. I'm telling you, they will go away, and they will go away, and they will be looking like, darn, I did not affect her. I'm telling her she's ugly, she's fat, she's skinny, she's broke, she's on Section 8, and she ain't affected. No, absolutely not. You can talk until you're pink, blue in the face. Matter of fact, you can talk until I see you the next time. Maybe in another 2 weeks or something, you're going to still stand there stand there talking, and I'm still not going to be affected, right? I'm just saying, people, when you let them know that they do not affect you, I'm telling you, that's when they get hot. that's when they get hot, and they may even go away. And they may go and sit down and be like, darn, I couldn't get under her skin. I couldn't get under his skin. Now I'm over here looking stupid. Yeah, you are. You really are. You looking stupid. So go back in the corner. Go sit down and have a seat, right? Because you are not affecting me at all. I'm going to continue to do what I got to do, right? So I'm not going to keep you guys, like I said, I've been on here and YouTube is playing, but I'm going to keep on going as usual, as always, right? But I'm going to find something else to talk about, and then I'll probably be on here for like another hour. But I'm going to close this one out, and then I'm coming back, and then we're going to just chat about whatever, right? But y'all, thanks for stopping by. Always leave with love, peace, and tranquility, as I always say, y'all. And y'all, I will see y'all in 5 minutes.